Hello. Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever it may be, wherever you are. Let's see. Nox, GG on first. Biorto, hello. I hope you have a good lurk. Deadly, hello. I hope you also have a good lurk. Have Sleepy Kitty. Oh my gosh. GG Sleepy Kitty. We also have Sleepy Kitty. Look at this slug. Look. I would never forget to turn off POV. Look at that slug. Look at him. Slug it. Oh my gosh, Colette just finished nails and been flashlight time. Let's go. Anyway, yeah. I think we're gonna start with some power wash today. We haven't checked yet, but Torny and I were gonna check to see if we have any overlapping levels, and if we do, we'll do those levels first. And then I don't know if I'll do all my power wash levels tonight. I was kind of thinking I would do a few and then maybe switch to something else, but I don't know what yet. So, who knows? Maybe I'll just do power wash. Who knows? Slugging just like me. Sometimes we need to do some slugging. I need to do some slugging. Oh my gosh, I've been so tired. Like part of why I've been like work has been just very physically exhausting. I've been very busy at work, so part of why I've been trying to make sure I end kind of early last few nights, and I'll probably try and make sure I end early tonight too. Even though like Fridays I can stay up a little later because my Saturday and Sunday shifts start like an hour later. I still don't really like to be up too late when I'm tired, and like I'm tired now. Hold on, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Had a message from our friend who apparently had some issues, something going wrong with her instant pot. Oh good. No good. Not like wrong. More of it. It sounds like maybe like essentially pressure cooked some spoiled food and needs to do like a deep clean on it. Is what my guess would be. Which is no good. Bear, hello. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate and do the thing and not die. We will do all of those things. We got some vanilla root beer tonight. Big fan of vanilla root beer. I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. Got distracted. Yeah, we are doing power wash. Bob. Oh. What? Oh,
like near the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if it gets to that. Alright, let me go join. I'm gonna go join the Async or Swim chat. I don't know if there's going to be any other async or swimmers tonight, but if there are, we'll find them. Okay. What is setting some stuff up. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and connect. Let's see what levels we got. A different drink in the past so many times. That's true. The last few times you've redeemed that, I've had the what's it called? The cherry limeade water. So I do like vanilla root beer. Vanilla root beer is like a regular drink of mine, but hello, Fedge. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. It's going alright. I'm very tired. Like I was saying earlier, I've just been very tired the last few nights, so I probably won't go late. Alright, so Torny does not have any vehicles, so let's check locations. Okay, starting off, do you have Lost City yet?
I think I already did that one.
Oh no! Well, let's see which ones we both have. Do you have Ferris Wheel or Skelter?
No.
Do you have Treehouse or Carousel?
I do have Treehouse and Carousel.
Well, let's start with Treehouse then.
Alright.
Boom!
Should I click on mine?
No. You should join me. So, once mine loads. There we go. I don't see. There you are. Wow, this is just one of those big levels, so I don't think it really matters where we start. Oh, I thought one of these tires still needed to be done, but apparently they're both done. Are these individual? I do not think so. Okay. Let's do the inside of this, and then I'll do the outside of it. Quick question for you. Oh my god, hi, Dwarf Q. Not a question, but true. Good question. Good question.
You considered
Could be true. Could be true.
that also
Ooh, true. True. We have one of the new emotes for this situation. I'm excited. Got things. Not gonna spoil anymore, but things are coming. I am very excited. Honestly, between that, what I've seen like nerds say, I'm not sure exactly what all is gonna be and what you're working on, but I think it's gonna be huge. It seems kind of amazing. But maybe, you know, I also am like, oh, what if I'm just imagining, like, these big expectations? So I gotta not do that, not do the thing where, like, I like, I can't think of the word I want, but you know what I mean. Like, not... I could imagine anything, right? So I can't do that because it's gonna be... I could very easily get into unreasonable imaginings. But I'm just so excited because... I think part of this is because a lot of people who worked on Rando over the years have kind of ruled out a lot of things under the guys is the wrong word. A lot of people have just said, well, you know, this isn't what the the general racers want, which kind of rules out a lot of things that like are really fun. And like there's just so many things, and I feel like you both have interest in adding a lot of stuff in general that is just very, very interesting. And I think there's a lot of like people who are very interested in the stuff that you both have worked on that, yeah, it isn't isn't for the people who race rando every day, but it is for people that like enjoy the game. Also, for some reason, Twitch reassigned. Did you change your name color after sending your first message? Because Twitch literally shows your name with 2 different shades of green for me. There was a darker green that it showed at first, and then in your second message and onward, it's a lighter shade of green. That's so weird. I'll have to take a screenshot of this. There. I see straight neon lime green. See, that's just fascinating. Yeah, the very first message from Matt came through on my side as like a darker green. And then all the messages afterwards were lighter. I can't look at this game and not think of Super Soaker Batman. And it's a joke from around 2 years ago. I can't look at this post and not think of Sprinkler System Batman, a meme from God knows how long ago. Amazing. One of the many that I remembered, but I still have no idea what was going on with. Can't look at Slime Rancher without thinking that this is what Samua does after... Okay, Samus. It was supposed to be Samus. I read it as Samus, and then I realized it wasn't Samus. You know, I've never played Slime Rancher. It's a game that I think is on my wish list. I don't think I ever bought it. Because, like, I'm very torn. there were like a lot of reviews when it came out that it was like mixed. Like I can't tell if it's a game I would enjoy or I wouldn't enjoy, and so I've never watched it because I'm like maybe I'll play it, but I also just literally could not tell. Oh. Is this to the tune of "We Didn't Start the Fire"? Not sure if you've seen it, but Daggett has been doing some
Some what?
some comfy vintage story streams. Yeah. I haven't seen the recent ones, but I have seen the like I've watched Daggett play Vintage Story quite a bit. Wait, we didn't start the fire? That is what Bear said, that there was a meme to the tune of "We didn't start the fire." Although I think Bear said that it was an inside joke meme, so it may not be like an actual thing you can find online. No, try Vintage Story is like a game that's based on Minecraft. It is not like a game that is made using Minecraft. It is its own game. But a lot of people refer to it like, what if Minecraft was made for like made for like an older audience? It kind of expands on a lot of the systems a lot more. Like, it's a little more in-depth in a lot of ways. It looks pretty good. I'm really conflicted because part of it almost seems like a little bit too much, but also it does look very good. Yeah. I'm gonna give Daggett a shout out. It's the Daggett, right? I think it's the Daggett. Yeah. If you've never seen Vintage Story, and the idea of like a kind of evolved Minecraft sounds interesting, I do recommend take a moment, go over there, watch Daggett play Vintage Story. There's no ads. Daggett decided to never like go affiliate because he didn't want like ads and stuff on his channel. So you don't even have to worry about like going into pre-rolls or anything. But yeah, I would recommend checking it out. The game looks very good. Bardcore, we didn't start the fire. Excellent. I did really like the they called it a cover, but really it's like a sequel song that oh god, who is it? Yeah, that Fallout Boy did a couple years ago. The Fallout Boy version of "We Didn't Start the Fire" is pretty good. Pretty good follow-up song. I'm not like not really like a Fallout Boy fan. I don't really listen to any Fallout Boy music, but that song, like that, their like updated version of it is just very good. Gosh, I still feel like all these things are clearing much faster than they used to. Although, I did think about this more. And in the event that they didn't patch the game to make things clear faster, it also could be because we can clean more efficiently. So, like, maybe we got an area 99% smudge-free with the weaker stuff and didn't notice some very light smudge. I don't know. I don't know if that could be maybe part of it. Alright, the roof should be all done now. And I guess I'll work on the deck floor. I remember the railing being like something that was kind of terrible, so I'm half tempted to work on the railing. And then... yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll work on the railing, which will incidentally get a bunch of the floor, so... part of why the railing was terrible is because of the outside of it. What we're gonna do a sideways pass at the railing. The trident blows through the layers of credit. Yeah, that's... so, like, I guess my thought that I was talking about the last time we were doing PowerWash is that, like, I feel kind of like in one of the updates, they made it so that things clear when you only have, like, 90% instead of 95%, or, you know, something like that. I still kind of feel like that, but I did have this realization, like, after the last time I played, that maybe part of it, because the feeling isn't just because we're going faster. The feeling is because I don't remember, like, I remember struggling to find whatever wasn't gotten. Like this level especially, there were spots where it was like, we were scanning all around. And I think there's a multitude of factors. One factor is they let us change the color for highlighting. You'll notice when I hit this button, it's flashing blue. To me, this blue is very easy to see. The default color is like an orange, and you didn't used to be able to change that. That was added. Like, being able to set it to different colors was added in a patch. So I do think that's a factor. Like, in this level, if it was flashing orange, it would be a lot harder to see because this wood is orange, right? And, you know, before you say, well, no, the wood is brown. Brown is orange. Orange and brown are the same. They're the same. But, yeah, the orange was terrible. I remember when they added the blue as an update, I was so, like, they added the ability to change the color. I was very, very excited. I've mentioned this a few times, but I am red-green colorblind, which doesn't really mean the exact same thing that people usually think it means, but... so oranges I can kind of struggle with a bit, depending on the oranges, because they kind of fall into that red category. Pesky red category. Yeah, the blue is very good in most levels, and the levels that it's been, like, it has, like the aquarium, the ones where it has, like, matched, it's still pretty different. I think it helps that it goes, like, to that blue-white at the peak. Anyway, even with the blue helping, though, like, I don't know. It just, there's so many levels we've played where we don't have to struggle to find the thing we're missing, and I don't think that's, like, purely because we're better or our tools are better. I don't know. Well, hold on. Let me test something really quick. Because that doesn't get dimmer. It's an all or nothing. So... yeah, I don't know if the weaker nozzle would have changed anything. Also, hello, Izzy. Welcome on in. Tried and true method. I missed that earlier. Look up the meme that I was thinking of, and it's from 12 years ago. Yeah. So, something that I think about every now and then, which is both funny and like, Horny and I have been dating for 11 years. Which means, anytime there's something that I think about that's from before we were dating, I can literally say over a decade ago to refer to that thing. And that's sometimes a lot to think about. Like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, that's just a lot to think about, you know? Really? Yeah, really. Yeah, our 11th anniversary was in February. Yeah. So Deadly, that used to be my thing. You know, it was like anything that I knew that was from when I was in high school or before. That was over a decade ago. And then, you know, I hit the point where anything that was from when I was in college or before was over a decade ago. And now anything that's just from if I know that it's from before we were dating, then it's from over a decade ago. You set it to green, which stands out pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I don't remember how they said it. I guess I could look at it real quick. I don't remember how setting it worked, but I do remember looking at the colors and settling on this blue. I liked the blue a lot. Graphics probably. High quality. Wetness. Okay, not bad. Oh, highlight color. I see it's a drop down. Okay. '20th high school reunion was this year. Mr. Izzy and I have been married for 17 years. Go, GG. Oh yeah, I won't be going to any high school reunions. I have zero interest. Part of this is I did do split high school. Like I did my first year of high school in Washington, and most of my classmates were people that I'd known from middle school too. And admitted, like I kind of feel more attached to that school. But I did my following 3 years in Delaware. And I never really got, like, the only people that I really got like attached to, like closer friendships, while there, um, like we're also like military kids who also weren't really attached to like any given school, like had moved around. Yeah, so like, um, and technically all of the people that I was like, any people that I actually cared about from high school years, I technically am still in contact with. Like, we have some like we have a friend group Discord that isn't very active because we don't really keep in touch like regularly, but we occasionally do. Like something will come out that will be like, hey, this thing, look at this. Like,
I think that's something that's happened with a lot of people nowadays. Anyone who wants to stay in contact generally do.
yeah,
So you don't really need to go through and catch up on it with what everyone's been doing because you know what everyone's been doing.
yeah. Anyone like that I don't keep in contact with, I'm not really like, not particularly like, you can do your life. I don't know. When I left high school, I had zero intention of going back. I was not attached to high school. And then like, after that, like, did my associates community college, which honestly, let's be real here, community college is kind of like high school part 2. It's a little bit better. I mean, it is free for most people, but community college is free for the majority. But yeah, well, you also, depends on your financial situation. A lot of states, I guess the states I lived in, and from what I've heard, a lot of states have programs so that you can do the community college.
Yeah,
But,
if I could do that, I'd
yeah, but at any rate, so just a lot, like, I don't know. There's a handful of people that I was like friends with in community college. We all kind of went our own ways. We were like close. A few people I played Magic with. Isn't red-green the most common color blindness? It is, yes. It's also, to my understanding, is also a little bit deceptive because it's usually called red-green, but technically, red and green are separate. They're just kind of lumped together. Like, yeah, I'm not quite sure the reasoning, in all honesty, but like technically they are two different things. They're just almost always lumped together. I know for me, a lot of hues of green are a lot more easily like blurred together and lean towards the brown. Like red is a little less bad, it seems like. But everything's kind of brown. I forgot to be hitting the button while I walk this way. Hold on. Red-blue colorblind. That's fascinating.
It's like
Moving the thing. She's moving the thing! This game has the weirdest bug, which is if one player moves one of the like things you can pick up and set down, it forces the other players to stand up. Which is just so weird. Oh my gosh, hold on, we have a redeem. One moment.
Happy birthday, Sakura! Happy birthday, Sakura! Happy birthday, Sakura! Happy birthday, Sakura! I hope life gives you lemonade, frogs get crushed by fridges rhetorically, and that the cake is high. Also, I love power washing. It's pretty great. And many more.
Thank you. Thank you, Beavers, for that toad voice. And happy birthday, Sakura. Hope it is a wonderful day. Hope it's been a wonderful day. You burp? Check tomorrow for another birthday redeem. Excellent. Thousand years of birthdays. What? Okay. They definitely changed something. The rail is done now? No. See, this is how I know something had to change. Because we had to go... The rail was terrible. We had to go originally and hunt down all the stuff on the outside.
Right here, in this corner with the tree.
That was like terrible the first time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I remembered that, so I came and like was just spraying in here.
So like the fact that just auto popped when we haven't even done like all the outside is crazy. Like, no, it's not just that we got better. That I'm gonna have to like dig through patch notes. I don't. I doubt. Maybe, but like I feel like they just made the game easier. Which okay, I was gonna say I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm kind of saying it's a bad thing. I wish that I had more control over it because I feel like it's too easy. This is an ongoing thing where I like my games to be a little bit more difficult than like... But I like my games to be a little bit more tedious. Here's the thing. Tedium is an important aspect to game design. This is like this is a known thing. If games don't have some tedium, then obviously you don't even have a game, right? So then you just have a question of how much tedium feels good to people. And the amount of tedium that feels good to me in a game is just like more than I think the average Joe likes. This is also why it's been hard, like Torny and I every now and then talk about maybe doing more Minecraft or something, and I think Torny likes the idea of maybe doing some creative mode or something. Or something. We talked about this like a few months back. But I like survival. Like
everything gets automated and there's like nothing to do anymore. There's no need to do anything with food because once you get safe, it's like, alright, set, don't have to do anything else again. And it just kind of makes the game boring for me.
Yeah. Try the pointing out that I only did the one side is one of the things I'm talking about. I didn't even clean the back side. Oh. Well, okay, Torny apparently cleaned the backside, and I didn't know that, so... That would explain why I was so confused about it, because I was over here like, how could this possibly be done? I didn't know Torny was also doing the fence. Wow. Well, I didn't know that, so that's why I was talking about being so confused about it. And then you didn't say anything until right now! It's what I've been talking about! For so long! Torny trying... Torny over here trying to gaslight me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. The water bill's going to be insane. We do love to wonder where the water comes from.
Especially since, like, plot.
Yeah. I mean, we know that we're amazing. That's like literally part of the lore of the game, is that we're just awesome. But I don't know if the game ever explains where we're getting this water from. Have you done the speed and water challenges? The what? The what now? What the fuck are the challenge modes? Have those always been there? I don't remember challenge modes. Water comes from my house, oh no. I don't remember ever seeing challenge modes. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, hold on. I just saw a bunch of redeem show. Hold, let me look for this trim real quick. There's a trim up here we're missing. Window. Ah! Well, we really need like a Minecraft ook sound, right? Every time we fall. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. I see. Alright, let's go. Roof trim, where are you? Very confused. Roof trims. I wish we could highlight multiple things. Oh, here's this. Okay. The window frame. Oh, roof trim. Boom. All right, we did it. Gosh, that's a chonky GIF. Like, that takes so long to play out. Excellent, very good.
Very.
Wolfgang and Bear, thank you for the cat treat. We will... I could do them now. We could do them now. We just finished that level. We could do them before we do our next level. That'd be fine. Let's see here. Ooh, did we send out a banana? Hold on, I didn't look. Oh, snap. Yep. Ooh, banana. You sent a banana. You got a ooh banana. You sent out a banana.
Ooh, banana.
Ooh, banana. We really need an ooh banana button. No.
Not saying on my text.
What?
Not on.
You're like, dang, my text client is naked.
I'm a fool! I'm a damn fool!
Alright, let's go ahead and get this boy bee. Let's give this boy bee a treats. One moment.
Oh, banana.
Try, thank you for the toad voice. I have to clip that. That would make for a very silly sound thing.
That was an incredible jump scare. Just suddenly, oh, banana.
Torny's best attempt at doing Toad voice herself. That was fantastic. 10 out of 10. I think she just had to leave to go get a drink. This is where Toad voice is secretly the best hydrate redeem ever, because you need to have you gotta have a nice wet throat. Like, you need like the dampest, moistest throat in order to Toad voice.
Damn, man.
So
Don't keep
you gotta like you really gotta like moisten the throat. All right, let's really expensive hydrate. That is true. That is true.
Do not flop on the ground.
He's trying to trick us into redeeming fewer hydrates, baby. That could be. Alright, let's see. So, we have the treats for the boys. We've got, from Wolfgang, a treat to each boy bee. We have from Bear, a treat to each boy bee. Bear also gave the treat Ritual. And then from Fedge, we have a treat to each boy bee for 4 treats.
Zach, come on.
4 treats.
Come on up, baby. We got treats.
I think the Oreos are preventing him from getting up. Egg.
Come on. Over there. We gotta get on camera.
Alright, speaking of camera, I gotta adjust
They're
it.
they're both sitting very
Look at that
pretty.
look. He's like, I'm
He
looking.
knows I have a treat in my hand. And
Yeah.
he is.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. That was one. You didn't like chew, good sir. 3.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good,
good,
crunch.
yeah, good crunch. Good crunch. Alright, you ready for 4? You didn't chew that one. Good
He,
sir.
like, very lightly crunched it.
I don't even know if he did that. I'm pretty sure just... He's like, I'll take that crumbs too, please. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Alright, we've been going for an hour. Before I start the next level, I might take a quick little break, because I do really want to try and make it a better habit to, like, stand up, you know, once an hour and stuff, so. I'm gonna run the ads so that the pre-rolls die. We'll leave it on Cat Cam. You can watch Bert do his stuff. Be right back. Alright, we back. We back. But yeah, I've read before, I was trying to look up again to see if I could find it, but there's something about the way Twitch's ads work is like advertisers pay for regions they advertise to. And Twitch only shows ads if there's a relevant like region. So yeah, I mean, if I don't know if you're using like a VPN or something, but basically if they think you're in a region that nobody currently has an ad for, like in this time, like then they just won't show an ad. Which is kind of funny. Like, I don't know, like you would think there would be any region ads. So I don't know if there's like laws that prevent it, because I know there's a lot of advertising laws. Like most countries have laws, you know, about what can and can't be advertised, so I would imagine that the only reason ad can't be shown somewhere is because not allowed to be. Yeah, that's odd. I wonder what else would affect that. Like, I'm trying to think of... I would assume they just go off of IP, right? Because your public IP shows, like, a general vicinity, and, like, it's not super accurate. People are always worried about public IP information, but, like, your public IP shows, like, what state you're most likely in. But that's about it. Yeah, I wonder if your ISP currently has you listed, like, from somewhere else. That would be funny. I don't know where, but... wild. Yeah, I can't think... like, the only other thing I could think of is that if they're trying to pull from other data other than just like especially because VPNs have become more a norm, right? So maybe they're trying to conclude that somebody is somewhere else despite that. Oh. Also, Gurgle Maps is very funny. Gurgle Maps. Love Gurgle. Alright, let's see what we have next. So, Torny, I think you said it wasn't carousel, it was a cottage that you also had, right?
It was cottage. It was carousel.
Oh, it was carousel. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then carousel it is. Fun fact, I think this is the one...
This is the only one that has music.
Yeah, the OST for this game includes 2 songs, one of which is to this level.
You don't have to turn on the carousel.
No, we can't not. You know we gotta. This is a PowerWash original. This is 50% of OST right here. Like, how are you gonna disrespect the OST like that? No, not listen to it. I guess while it's on, we should probably watch the thing moving, right? But I'm having fun trying to get the whole base. I just remembered. This song reminded me that Twitch like incorrectly flagged one of my VODs recently again. And I don't export my VODs while they're flagged because then stuff is muted that shouldn't be. And Uh, I need to go make sure that's been fixed. But I keep forgetting about it. I don't wanna forget and then not export my thing. Bizarrely, it's from the last time I did Bomb Rush. It bizarrely flagged the Bomb Rush songs, which, to be clear, are the Bomb Rush songs. Like, it did flag them as the Bomb Rush songs, but like, it's never flagged them before. And from what I can tell, looking into it, like, you're allowed to use them, like, they're allowed to be used in the context of playing Bomb Rush. So, alright, you getting the set here. I'll get that same part from the other side so we can kind of like both get it. We're getting the top, right? Is that what you're doing? The efficiency. Oh, hello. Bye. Candace, hello. Why is it running while it's getting clean? Why not? Candace, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Hi. Uh-oh. Well. I don't know if I fell, but I'm here now. Hello. You can trust us, we're professionals. This is how professionals clean things. Professional. Professional. Don't try this at home. I never thought listening to Oscar the Grouch vibe to beats while he smokes would be a way to spend a birthday, but you know what? Today is a good day. Okay, so is that what you're actually doing right now, or are you saying that this song sounds like that? Like, is it? I can't tell if you're referring to this song or like a separate thing. Oh,
Throw it fishing.
yeah. Hello. Hello. Ooh, a good level.
This is a good level. A lot of just him sit and vibe a little.
Is there not friendly fire? So here, I'll demonstrate friendly fire. Oh, I guess it doesn't work because of the whole moving thing. Yeah. I'll show you friendly fire on the Beavers, that is what I'm saying. Like, genuinely, that is probably my actual biggest complaint with PowerWash Sim, is that I really want there to be a mode. Like, I think it should be the default, but if you're gonna appeal to like people that really want just chillness, then I get it. But I want there to be a mode where if you are using like power wash nozzles like this, that you are damaging the stuff you're cleaning. Like, I get not wanting to actually cause you to destroy it, because that would be a lot of extra like programming, right? And that's like complicated and stuff. Like, destroying things means whole different types of meshes and things. Like, that's like, I get that. But like, you know, there should be like a damage system. Like, these would be destroyed. What are these made out of? Stone? Like, if these are plastic, we would have just ripped through all of them. I have an actual power washer, and if I were to use it on my dog, if I were to use it on my dog, they would be washed to the afterlife. Yeah, no, you cannot. So, to be clear, you technically could if you were using a nozzle that's, like, dissipating it, you know, like, that's, like, but, yeah, like, if you were using a nozzle like the one that I'm using now, like, anything that's doing a hard stream like that is going to tear through stuff. Like, anybody that's used a power washer is aware of this. Well, I mean, if they were wooden, two things. A, we would still be tearing them up. Again, a power washer would just rip through wood. I have very first experience with that. And two, they'd be fine if you were using, like, you know, again, a nozzle like this or something that's lighter. Then it would be fine because wood that's, like, meant to be washed is treated with stuff for water protection. Alright. Do we just have to get on the roof now? Alright. Oh. Hold on. Before we do roof, we gotta show off the friendly fire.
Just get on.
Yeah. Alright, here. Come here. Alright. Beavers, are you here? This is the friendly fire. It's very funny. I can't show it off very well, but that's okay. You can kind of see. Look. She blocked it from going over here. Friendly fire. This upsets me. She's not dead. Well. Yeah. That's true. We are built different. Plastic. This doesn't say the type of. Hold on. If this is all plastic, oh, that's. I'm gonna say, but can I use a different soap? Does this work? How change it? I get like a metal cleaner. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, does that count as plastic? Hold on. Hold on. Plastic. I fear we're gonna have to move the thingy. I don't see any way we're getting that without moving a bunch. Warp washer scented that thing. I wish. I would pressure wash things. Yeah. I wonder, the dev of this Archie is taking like a break from modding in general. Pre-bricking. I don't know if the break is because they're like gone for a bit or if they just needed a break like from working on stuff, because they had been working on a lot of projects like all back to back, and I think it was kind of a little overwhelming. Like, to be clear, the dev of the PowerWash sim is also the Deathlink Apelago dev and is also the Hydra text client dev. It's all the same person who's made a lot of things that I think are very cool. When they're back to working on stuff, I'll have to ask them if they think there's any way they could, if we can find a way to put Deathlink into PowerWash. I love Tony's outfit. What's your outfit? That's a good outfit.
It's the Halloween one.
Yeah, it's very good looking. Like, in general. It's cute.
It's no longer.
Yeah. Honestly, if it weren't for that one pumpkin, you wouldn't even be able to tell it's a Halloween. Oh, there's bats at the bottom. I didn't even notice the bats. Very good. I have to use the ladder for earlier. Dwarf, have you had water recently? Are you out of water? We are reminding you to drink water for the 10th time. Well, you're on to me. I don't actually have some water next to me right now. I just have vanilla root beer. I'll drink some more vanilla root beer. Resting, I hardly knowing. Well, I didn't finish getting areas over there that need one. Oh, notes. For example, is that problem? Uh-oh. Oh, we're safe. Okay.
This one. Cresting frame.
You're a cresting frame. That's one of them. The other one's probably over there. I gotta finish with these ones. Yep. Yeah. Aha!
Horsey's.
I should be able to spray the ground to hover, damn it. True. Are your lips dry? Can't lick them now? Dry lip having whoop. My lips are not dry. My lips are fine. Alright. Yeah. God, I hate the way this game does letters. You can be on the carousel. Yeah, you gotta move your arm. That GIF looked so weird. Because, like, honestly, this looks so funky because like of the constant us moving in relation to everything and whatnot. Like, it's not it's not satisfying, but it's also just kind of funky looking. Like, it just looks weird. I think on our original playthrough, we did do like turntable lines in it, which looked good. I vaguely remember that. Alright. Let's see. Did we share any other levels? So I also have fire station, skate park, and detached house.
I think I have fire station.
Yeah? Alright, well, let's go to fire station. Goodbye, music! Stream Elements demands water. Sorry, Stream Elements. Okay, I'll be over at the fire station in a second. I gotta go say hi to my BFF. Wait, can I not jump up there anymore? Hold on.
Did they close the
Those bastards! Okay, admittedly, that probably makes, like, the file size of the level load better. But you used to be able to get onto that building. That gnome right there, that gnome, you could get to that gnome. When I played this level the last time, I literally did a whole jump thing to go get to that gnome. Big movement behind the menu is nauseating. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not consider that might affect people. I'm very not sensitive to any stuff like that. I don't really get motion sick in games ever, so I always forget. Like, I don't think it through at all times how other people are affected by it. I do apologize. Yeah, so you could normally pick up the gnome in like every level. Not technically all of them, but in most levels you can pick up the gnome, and you could get the gnome in this level, but now you can't. Maybe you couldn't pick it up before. I feel like I remember it being weird to get over there. Like, it definitely... I think it required jumping off of Torny. I think you couldn't get on the roof without another person. But it's weird to me that they completely blocked off going over there. Hey, Steph. How are you doing? How are you doing this evening? The testing building actually I mean, to be fair, the testing buildings are... Well, like, so this... this building that I'm in... If this is like a real, like a real thing, this one would normally be on, like, could catch on fire. That building probably isn't supposed to catch on fire, I would imagine. Unless that's also a test building. Maybe these are both test buildings. I don't know. There's usually fire, like a lot of fire departments usually somewhere will have a test building that, like, they do catch on fire to practice. At least, admittedly, most of my, like, fire, knowledge, like, fire department knowledge, comes from my when I lived in Delaware. So maybe that's not true outside of there, but the ones there did. Beavers, did you know that on mobile, you could be using one of the alternate Twitch client apps, and then you would be able to use extension emotes on mobile as well? I mean, technically, if you know the names of them, you could use them regardless, but since, you know, you gotta know which ones are on which channel, that can be tricky. I've been using the BTTV version of the Twitch app, but it hasn't updated in a bit, so I'm thinking about switching. I've heard a few people use a different one. I don't remember what the other one is. I have been. Oh, Frosty. Is Frosty? Wait, does Frosty not support? Does Frosty not support extension emotes? Because I did think that Frosty was the other one, but the other one that I know of does support extension emotes, so... I'm confused. I would absolutely not have a Peepo emote. Have you ever wanted a way to stop beavers? Oh, a way to... Are you gonna say, or you don't give a damn, or something like that? Hold on, is there gonna be a damn joke here? Consider gobstoppers. Oh, that's okay. Alright. That was good. That was good.
Oh, that was very good.
That was pretty good.
Oh. To your dad joke there. Excellently done.
Now I want a gobstopper. I haven't had a gobstopper now. Hold on. Folks could easily stop me by saying, beavers stop, but no one does. So, like, I can talk about my food crimes, and no one stops me, so it's not my fault, really. Beavers. That's like saying, I didn't push you over the bridge, like, I didn't push you off the bridge, so really you should be thanking me. Like, you can't... Like, that's not how that works. You can't say that it's their fault for not saying stop doing that. That's not how that works.
No, beavers.
Have you? It doesn't. It's not about have you tried it. It's about the like. That's not how it works. Beavers got taken out back old Yeller style twice. Oh no. At any rate, when I was talking about the Twitch clients earlier, I was saying, I liked the BTTV Twitch client because it didn't Like, Twitch updated the main app in a few ways that I did not like, and the BTTV one was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna stay with this older version, which I, you know, pretty happy about. The problem is, now there's been some, like, breaking changes where, like, I kinda thought that the BTTV app would incorporate the newer, like, Twitch app changes, but allow for the old layout. And instead, they're just not updating at all. Which means that there's just, like, a lot of things that don't functionally work correctly on the BTTV version anymore. Like, I think an example would be, I'm pretty sure that the gigantic emotes don't actually render on the BTTV version of the Twitch app. There's other things that I can't off the top of my head think about, but I know that if you try and, like, load one of the things that's not incorporated, like, it just says, it gives a message about it not being supported. Twitch is like, oh, you need to have an updated version of your app for this feature. Please update your app for this feature. This feature doesn't work on your version of the app. Gonna need an updated version of the app.
See, we're
Well,
real different.
we need fall damage. This game needs fall damage. I would love fall damage in this game.
And you explode into a puddle?
Yes, that would be great.
Just a gigantic splash.
Add 1 of 8. What? Terrible. Are you suddenly getting ads? Oh, just ads happen. Yeah. I did. I have heard that sometimes people get extra ads. Like, we were talking earlier about, like, Pedge just didn't get ads for some reason while they were running. But I have heard how I forgot that hitting that in this room was so bad. Fascinating. I've heard of people, I don't know if it's a pre-rolls thing or what, but I've heard of people that get, like, more ads than they're supposed to for a time limit, which is weird to me. It wouldn't be weird if it was in intended channels. Like, streams that come from, like, event channels can have, like, more ads than normal. Like, for normal channels, like, even partner channels, typically ads can only go to, like, 3 minutes at a time or something like that. But Twitch technically supports running more ads than that. It's just that channels can't, like, do that normally. But for, like, events and things like that, the channels get extra permissions, is what it seems like. Oh, Vegetso. Okay, I do like the idea of if you, instead of taking, like, damage, if you fall, you do a splat. A little splat that you have to clean up. That'd be so good. That would be so good. The splat wouldn't be like blood, it would be like a Splatoony splat. You know? Just let me clean more things, okay? And let me need to be careful about it. There was so much of that staircase to clean still. What? Barney over there getting the big dings. I'm over here trying not to fall out a window. Why can't a multiplayer have slightly different things? So you're saying like if... well, I think in part because that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I get what you're going for. You're saying like if one person is responsible for getting something clean, that it would make a ding, and if a different person was, it'd be like a different ding, like they'd be pitch shifted slightly or something. No. The problem is, there's kind of like two issues I see. One, in general in games, checking what last hit a thing is annoying. Like then they would have to check, okay, where, like for the final drop of water, you know, whose water did this come from? Which is like actually more annoying than you'd think in a lot of things. So like you have to really be thinking about how to track that early on, like, and if you're not already tracking stuff like that, then it's annoying to go back and implement. Secondly, how do you account for like two people? Like if we're both working on it, then again you get into like last hit. Like if Torny and I are both cleaning a thing, then now it has to be whoever very last did it, and it counts as that player's. I don't know. Granted, you could then, you know, implement, like if you did start checking for this stuff, then you could have a system, like you could have like silly little game modes where it's like a score attack, like whoever gets the most objects, or like you could see some player stats. But then that would also lead into stuff like, well, now I want to go get all the small things that get a lot of dings, as opposed to like contributing on the big slow thing. Like does that incentivize fun gameplay? Like, you get into interesting stats, but the stats just aren't really meaningful. So, but there are people who see numbers and now feel meaningful. I mean, like most people who like brains kind of. Brain sees number and goes, ooh, number. So, like, could be included in Ding Sanity. I mean, the Ding Sanity doesn't, again, all of Archie PowerWash is actually, like, single player. Nothing about Archipelago, like, PowerWash for Archipelago actually cares about the co-op. The co-op just incidentally works. Like, Torny is literally doing her own Archipelago checks right now, but she's doing them in my world, and it just counts for both of us.
Probably just how the game is coded, because we get...
Yeah, it's just that, like, it's literally the way the Archipelago mod is working, is it's looking for those dings to go off, and it's seeing them happen, even though Torny's not in her world, she's in my world. Like, but it looks for ding, it sees ding. It's very good. I love so much that this just incidentally works. I think it's a huge bummer that Stardew doesn't just incidentally work. Like, I know there's a lot of people who have mentioned that they're really bummed they can't do co-op Stardew in Archipelago. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. I'll stop doing that now. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Me, standing behind my partner, waiting to snipe the last speck.
How much shit I used to get for taking kills as the support.
Dope. Dope.
Not even like kills, like minions.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a big income source.
You know. What I've learned is like
The new 17 site is nice for adding emotes, but viewing them as an embed on like Discord needs work. I don't like it for viewing emotes like on the site either. I really don't enjoy how the new site works. It's very clunky and bloated feeling to me. Like I don't like browsing emotes on it. I usually open up the old version of the site to browse emotes if I need to. The only thing that I kind of like about the new site is that when you go to use the search bar on it, like if you put in an emote name, it can just default to that. Like it'll show you a list of like the top 10 emotes that go under that name. And that loads very quickly. But like the rest of the site itself doesn't really load very quickly, so I don't know. Overall, I don't enjoy the new 7TV site, and I think the old one overall worked a lot better, at least in my own experience of using it. Now, that being said, I don't like browse for emotes very often, so I only browse for emotes if there's an idea I have in mind and I want to see if somebody made an emote that captures the idea I'm looking for. And then if I don't find it, I go just create the emote usually, if it's something I think is within reason of me creating. Okay, saying 7TV set reminds me of literally one of the worst changes about the new 7TV website. The new version of the website broke how emote sets are supposed to work. Like, emote sets are supposed to let you have 2 sets equipped at the same time. And then one set overrides the other set if they share names. And the intention of the feature is that you could have like a seasonal set. So then you could have, if you have like Dwarf W2 arrive as like a normal emote. Well, then you could have a Christmas version of it, for example, and you could have like, Christmas set, or like winter set, and it would have the same name, and then it would override your main set. So like you would now just all of your holiday ones would just show up. And that was a really cool idea, and I wanted to make use of that for games. Like, I was making a Noita set, and so I wanted to just add stuff to the Noita set, and then the Noita set would be used in addition to my main set, without me needing to put Noita emotes into my main set. But, that functionality, it doesn't work with the new site. The new site literally broke it. Like, it's, you can't equip 2 sets at the same time with the new site. And, when asked about it, they said, like, they haven't really commented on it. Last I checked, the 7TV devs have just been like, eh. Yeah, like, they don't really care that that's broken. It almost sounds like they don't want that feature anymore. But, again, last I checked, they just really hadn't commented on it. Yeah, so now you have to swap the entire set. Which means, if you want a holiday, like, set, you would have to maintain 2 full sets of your emotes. Or, like, you just have to go, like, remove ones from your set. Like, there's just not a good way to do that same functionality anymore. I think they ended up putting... When I last read, I think they have a bot that they made that, like, premium users could use the bot to auto-merge sets. Which is like a bananas solution. That was one of the things that made me think they probably don't plan on properly supporting the set again, because there's no real point to making that a solution. I will see what I gotta go do at some point. As I did start, like, subscribing to BTTV a while back so that I could expand my BTTV emote set, and now that's pretty big. So I want to go, like, re-upload all the dwarf emoji there and start, like, uploading, like, cat emotes and stuff there. My dog is on BTTV. Excellent. I really want to... I really want to work on my own Discord bot. Again, not Discord bot, Twitch bot. I've never worked on a Twitch bot, that's why I don't know why I said again. But the kind of, like, bot, basically, that Ruddy created for me that, like, links stuff. I want to add more functionality to it at some point. Mostly because I want to add some things that I don't really see in, like, I can't do a stream elements bot. I want to add, like, timers for things. Like, I want to make a feature on a Twitch bot that randomly pulls from, like, a pup time command and puts it in chat. I keep forgetting I could use Sammy. Math, use so big brain. Yeah, I use Sammy. So my tuber uses Sammy. The dwarf tuber uses Landy Tube, which is Sammy based. So I'm using Sammy right now. I've never actually looked into how to like make my own thing with Sammy, so I don't really know how it works. But I mean, it sounds like you worked with it before. Buska worked with Sammy. Buska's the text-to-speech bot, quote-unquote, that I have that is constantly running, but I've had muted for a bit because I've been in, like, it's been more active in chat, so I haven't needed it. When I'm doing stuff that, you know, less people are as interested in, and there's just less chat going on, then I turn it on. But that's entirely made in Sammy. Hi-oh, thank you for the follow. I hope you are doing well today. Fire exit. Wait, is fire exit what I've been working on? No. Yes? Well, vent is this. This. Okay. Vents is one of the things on this building. I remember that. Fire exit on the truck or something. Oh, this roof needs cleaned. I see, I see. Oh, I almost got it. Ah. Oh. Oh, the explosion. I'm finished. I was trying to figure out a way up. Whoa. Wait, what did we just get? Hold on, I got an achievement. What the hell achievement did I just get? One moment. Oh, I meant to pause the game. I wasn't even trying to watch it.
Okay, it is very satisfying.
Okay, let's... Ah! Hello! Welcome in. Bio and Raiders! You were doing async and swim, right? I'm pretty sure I had a tab for you open because Peepus came in. Yes, you were working on Pokemon Emerald. Nice. I hope that your checks went well today. Oh, and you got some overcooked in. Nice. Nice. For those coming in that do not know me, I am Dwarf Woot, aka Dwarf, aka Ryan. You can refer to me however you wish. We have with us 2 cats. Look at these cats. Look at these boybies. They kind of sleeping. We got this is a Zagreus. And over there, that boy is Oliver, aka Bert.
He like very lightly brushed against his fur and he went.
I'm doing some power wash with my partner Torny. We are also doing some async or swim. We are both doing power wash separately, and kind of one of the fun things is that if you both have the same level, you can like play the level in co-op and both get your checks for it at the same time. So that has been pretty fun. We are trying to do that as much as possible. Yes, welcome on in. Kyle, if you gotta go do stuff, don't feel obligated to stay. I don't know how long you were going today, but I know it's probably been a bit. You gotta go do your post-stream stuff. I hope you enjoy. We're gonna do probably some more power wash. I think I could probably do one more level before I need to start getting ready for bed. I just realized you were saying 3 names, but I only ever saw 2 cats. Yes, Oliver. So, I should make a command about, like, because I explain this a lot, but, like, his name is Oliver, which then became Ollie, which then became Ollie Bert, which then became Bert. So, yeah. And now I just call him Bert more often than Oliver, usually.
I call him Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
You call him Bert.
He's got Bert face, you know? He got just a real mad case of Bert face. I gotta go find that Photoshop I made of Ollie Burt Reynolds. You know, really highlights his Bert face. So here's the thing, Fedge. He knows that these are all his name, but he's one of those cats that if he could, he would just flip us off every time we tried to address him. He does not care. Like, for all of his, like, he does not come, like, you can't...
He's one of the cats who knows his name, very clearly knows his name, but does not care when you call.
Yeah. He won't come, like, you could, like, say any name, you could, you know, do a little, the kissy noises, and you could do, hi, Zach. Yeah,
They both looked!
Yeah. You can do so many things, and Oliver will 99% of the time ignore you. Like, his ears might twitch. Like, there are signs that he knows you're referring to him, but he will ignore it. Torty, thank you for the follow. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Alright, so I want to watch this one more time, and then, after we watch this again, I think we'll find our next level.
I love doing that on big flat surfaces.
It is very good.
It is so satisfying.
Gee, watch, we'll go. You can see me back here kind of spraying, and then... Very good. Just came from Blueprints with Mika. Nice. Excellent. Alright. Let's see. You know what, I do, before I start the next level, I do want to take my evening meds.
You guys are not getting more treats.
Or not, they heard me open the drawer to get my evening meds out. But, no, you don't get treats. Fun to see what details people notice first. Yeah, I am very excited for when I finally, like, start Blueprints. I still don't know when. Like, my plan has been to do it after, what's it called? Rain World. But I'm, like, progressively more conflicted on that idea, because it's not that I don't like Rain World, it's that my first Rain World stream was kind of very stressful. Like, the game... Rain World is intentionally very stressful. And, like... I'm just not in, like, a mood. Like, I think the reward I've been getting for playing Rain World, like, let's say you play La Mulana, right? La Mulana is also very stressful. But I almost feel like there was rewards around the corner all the time. Like, something interesting. Rain World, it doesn't really feel like there's rewards around the corner. It's just stressful. Like, I don't know. That's made it hard to want to, like, play more Rain World. Like, I really want to play more. So I'm gonna be real. I was kind of warned ahead of time that, like, base game Rain World is not necessarily the thing for everyone. And I've known a lot of people that bounced off of it. What I've heard is that, like, expanded Rain World is where it, like, really gets good. Like, the meat and potatoes of Rain World is post base game. And I'm really excited to get into that, because I can already see how the world is very interesting. It's just... trying to find a time to play Rain World is difficult, because I don't want to play it after work. And on my days off, I don't really want to play it necessarily either, because I kind of want to do something a little, like... I don't want to say more fun, because I was having fun playing Rain World. It's just... I haven't wanted to be in the headspace that I feel like I get in when I'm playing Rain World. Yeah, ultimately, I just want to do something that's less stressful. Does it have, like, a harsh penalty for dying? Don't know, Steph. I haven't, like, fully died in it before, so I don't actually know what the full penalty is. It feels like it might, but I haven't found out proper yet. What I am thinking is that I'll probably play Lingo next, because Lingo is another game that I've been really wanting to play, and I think it would be fun to play Lingo, and then I'll have another game I can do in Archie. And then after Lingo, I'll probably reevaluate if I want to go back to Rain World or something else. But I will probably wait to play Blueprints until more people have finished it, like in my social circles, because a lot of people I know are still playing Blueprints. All right, so you don't share any other levels with me now, right? I think
I'm not sure what I still have.
Is there a way you can leave the co-op so that you can check?
This mansion.
You only have Mayor's Mansion. I do not have Mayor's Mansion.
Alright.
So...
if you want, you can end this, or you can do...
well, I was gonna do one more before I wrap up.
Alright.
So... Would you rather...
I could help you with something.
I'm trying to decide how big of a level I want to do. Like,
Ooh, you could do.
we
Miller's,
could-
You could do Grandpa Miller's car. That's relatively.
well, I was thinking we could probably just knock all 3 of these out pretty
Alright,
quick.
I'm
Like,
down.
the vehicle ones are pretty fast.
Yeah.
Candace, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Hold on one moment. Okay. We have water now. We have been watered. We're nice and wet.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm just gonna start with the front. Oh, you know what? I just realized I did not make this smaller. The baby boys even spread out their cuddle puddle so they're barely touching. Oh, it's true. It's true. Look at him. He's so cute. I need to fix that other camera at some point. I don't know how I want to set it up. It was a one way. It wasn't like a great angle. They moved it, and now it's slightly a different way. Still not great. I don't know. One day we'll figure out a way to set up the other camera so it's a little nicer. Well, like, what I wanted to do is just capture the spaces a little bit better, like from 2 angles. And I actually used to, with my old webcam setup, we did. Like, the two cameras both captured the space from different angles really nicely. One of my old webcams died, and when it died, instead of just replacing that one, I replaced it with 2 different types of cameras. I was using document cameras before, which were intended for like streaming like hand-drawn art or something like that. They just happen to work really good for streaming webcams. But I ended up replacing them with cameras recommended by Oat and Colette. And I mean, the new ones are very good. and less like fragile. The downside to the document cameras was I think they were a little bit too fragile. But these cameras I have on these big old bendy arms, and the bendy arms are just like a little bit too big for the space. So I either need to eventually get a slightly smaller bendy arm for one of them, or I need to do something different. I don't know. There. Boom. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. We pulverized that one. Because it was the pulverizer, you see. You see what I did there? This level has this weird, eerie, like, sounds that play in the background. I don't understand why. Alright. Get soaked. This is probably metal. I could probably turn on the metal version. Matter of fact, let's just do that. Let's set this to metal. Exhausts. Boom.
Nice.
Perfect. Alright, let's get that last vehicle.
Yeah.
I know, we speed washing. We need to go to SWC, speedwasher.com. Alright, I am. Once again, I'm gonna go to my metal. Ah, keep it on. I like how this is just like a regular car. Like, oh yeah, this is our racing car. It's just a regular car. Indicators, eh? Oh, indicator. Boom! Done.
Nice.
Oh, we speed grubbing. Look at that. Look, that what? That's not even like a thing worth watching. That just has like 2 frames.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Alright. Dang, that took only like 5 minutes. Like, we did this so quickly. Oh, I have an air vehicle. Okay, let's do the air vehicles too then.
Yeah.
Alright. I planned on trying to wrap up before 10, but like that was so fast. We did those so quickly.
The vehicle levels are just super quick.
Yeah. I think this counts.
There are like a couple of really big vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
but most part, especially if you have the truck. And
Well, the infinite soap is kind of funny because even though the soap isn't like amazing, it does a widespread, and as long as you match the material correctly, it actually like goes pretty well. So it's kind of nice too. I'm digging the infinite soap. This might be a trident job. Like a thick oil. Oh, that's not coming. Okay. Understood. What the heck? I might have just found a weird glitch. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So, we do all our spraying with this, and then we switch nozzles, and it suddenly counts as tridenting a bunch of stuff? What? Or is it just the last stroke that I did? It might just be the very last stroke that I counted from over there. Okay. Is it like a discrepancy because of multiplayer, maybe? It looks like the duration of the glowy effect. I don't know. Either way, that is a weird... That is weird. My guess is that it has to do with a multiplayer sync, like however they're like multiplayer in any game has to like take some liberties or it's really stuttery. And so my guess is that it's like, okay, at this moment you're on this one, so we're gonna count what you were doing as the last one. It's going... Was it always going from the center, or was that just because I was going from the center? Like if I do... I don't know how easily I could show it up. If I just do this... Yeah, it just looked like it was always going from the center because I was testing by going from the center, but if I don't ever go from the center... Or wait, did that one just go from the center? Well, like I said, it didn't, and then like that other line looked really weird. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to this. And yeah, Math, as far as like, if you could cheese range, maybe, except it's a lot harder to... You can't switch range with just your scroll wheel. The range you have to switch with, like changing up the centerpiece thing. It requires opening up a different menu. I think maybe there's a shortcut key that I've never used. That actually is very possible. Because there's a shortcut wheel that I don't use. I don't even know what it's bound to. There might be a shortcut key. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, be over here.
On the damn plane.
Yeah, maybe. Burp. Inner wing struts, inner wing struts. Oh! Boom! Very good. Alright, last vehicle. Get to the chopper. We gotta clean the chopper.
Gotta clean the chopper.
Gotta clean the chopper. So much water, it's true. It's true. In a world with so much water, in a time with so much pressure, two heroes will wash it up. This summer, Power Wash is simulated. Assuming you're using the flavored water instead of actual water. I don't know. You know, that actually... Okay, Beavers, you bring up a good question. Would carbonated water clean better than regular water? Now, like, obviously a sweetener, no. But would carbonated water clean better than regular water? Because you have the little, like, bubbles, right? Which, to my knowledge, I was reading a thing about this a long time ago. To my knowledge, like, bubbles you a little bit. Not a lot of it. Not like a lot of it. Like in soaps, a lot of times there's an additive to make the bubbles. Like, you don't need bubbles in soap. But bubbles do, like, a little bit. So, would water being carbonated just inherently clean a little bit better? It's what helicopters crave. Brondo. Yeah. Lemon water / salted water would clean a lot better. Yeah, like, I don't know if any, like, I would love to test it. The problem is it's very impractical to clean with carbonated water, right? Like, you have to pressurize to make carbonated water. So cleaning with it just doesn't make sense. But in theory, if you had a reasonable way to use carbonated water to clean, would it clean better? Okay, so using Coca-Cola is actually like a way to clean, like, if you need to clean the edges of, like, car batteries and stuff, Coca-Cola is used because it cleans the corroded metal really well. I have witnessed Coca-Cola used to clean bits of car battery in order to get it to work when it wasn't working, and sure enough, it did. In theory, it'd be the same as using baking soda plus water vinegar mixture to clean. Are you talking about, like, using carbonated water? It's interesting. Like, I have a thingy, a soda stream. I could make some carbonate. The next time I need to clean, like, something with it that I think would be hard, like a pot or pan. Like, maybe I'll make some carbonated water to clean. Would that actually be good? I don't know. Kinda sounds fun, though. You know, what if I carbonate some Windex? You think Windex carbonates? Never tried to carbonate Windex, but, you know, I could try. I don't think Tony likes the idea of me carbonating Windex. Carbonate some Windex sounds like a bad idea. Listen. Yeah, let's go carbonate some Windex. Oh, what are you doing later? You, me, some Windex, a soda stream. Yeah. Yeah, we can carbonate some Windex. I carbonate Windex every Tuesday. Introducing hit show Will It Carbonate? Alright, today we've got some Windex. We're gonna carbonate this Windex. It's gonna be pretty great. People told us I don't think you can carbonate Windex. Oh, but they're wrong. We can absolutely carbonate Windex. Huh. I'll show them. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, the horrors. Oh, the absolute horrors that we've unleashed. No. No. Why? Someone should have stopped this. Ah. That's the sound of unspeakable horrors being released when you carbonate Windex. It turns out it like kind of summons a portal to another realm. Yeah, that's turns out that was the secret ingredient to the portal to hell. It was carbonating Windex. Who had that on their bingo card? Did you have carbonating Windex being the way to unlock hell? If so, congratulations. The rotator shaft on the tail. Come here, tail shaft. That seems like it could be this thing.
Yeah, but it's saying that this is good.
It's good from right there.
Well, it doesn't.
Right here.
Oh, that.
And also, tail rotor drive pouch. I see it. I see it. Right there. Boom.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, very good. Excellent. Let's watch that one more time. One more for the road, you know? Nice. Good stuff. Alright. And with that, I gotta wrap up for the night, because I wanna not stay up too late. Let's see, who's doing stuff? I was trying to convince Colette to do a stream after dinner, do some blueprints so that I could go raid Colette. But no. He's like, oh, I don't want to be up till 4 in the morning. Oh my god, did Steph just start? Steph, such a champ. Over here, starting just so we could go raid them. And by just start, I mean, I think they started 26 minutes ago. Which is basically just starting, you know? Basically. Oh snap, wait, did I beat PowerWash? What the hell did I set my goal to? I don't remember what my goal was. Horny is saying that it says that I beat my goal, though. Does that mean you already beat your goal? Where does it say that you beat a goal? Well, I mean, I'm thinking where.
Just before, it's at the end of Grandpa Miller's car.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I think I set both of our goals to be a percentage. So hold on, let me, before it raids over, let me look at something. So let me pull up this client here. So one of the things we can do in Hydra is we can go see people who like their goals, their statuses here. So yeah, so PowerWash is gold. Yes. Now let's go see if Torny's is gold. Torny's done more than I have. Torny, Wash, connected. Oh,
because
we did make yours higher because that's right. We made Torny's goal higher than my goal because
you had more games
yeah.
and less time.
Yeah. I don't remember what we made yours, but I know our goals were like a percentage of levels. So so I don't remember what your percentage is. But part of this is I've been sent so many levels, and you haven't been sent the levels yet. People gotta send you levels. That's funny. So yeah, GG PowerWash. That's so good.
You can release.
So I don't think I'm gonna release it quite yet.
That's great. You can.
Yeah, I don't like releasing my games just because I gold. I do like playing them a little bit longer, but if it turns out like, I don't know, maybe I'll release it on Tuesday or something when I can't play anymore for a week, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna once again go raid Steph. Oh no, my little like starting to raid thing vanished. I need to start it again. Man. The tourney stream just ended. It did. But yeah, that's so cool. If anybody has tourney levels in their world, send them to tourney. Tourney needs levels. So good. So many games of gold already. We're like 1 week in. 1 week in. I thought that Beaver said that they gold Hollow Knight, but it doesn't look like shows that they have. Oh my god, I'm mixing Bear and Beaver up. I'm a fool. I was looking at Bear up here. Anyway, it's gonna read over. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks everyone for raiding in. Take care.